this is Hannah and Cailin for Double Talk here in Nashville at the set of Pickler and Ben, talking to the hosts Kellie Pickler and Ben Aaron. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Guess who's who? Because we can't guess who you guys are.
I will be a test later for both of you.
Right, yeah. I'm Kellie Pickler.
I'm Ben Aaron.
She's Ben Aaron, yeah. She has the accent down perfectly.
How are you ladies?
I'm great.
Good.
Yeah. I was just like, the show is so funny.
Thank
and like,
you.
how did you guys know each other before you started?
We still don't know each other very well.
I don't believe that.
Schmen.
Jared?
Schmen.
Jared?
Aaron Pickler?
Right. Somebody did say that. Somebody, so we were on the street, and someone goes, "Oh yeah, you're that guy. You're from that show, Pickler and Jared." I was like, "Who's Jared? Are you cheating on me with this Jared guy?" I don't know. It doesn't even sound like Ben. So that's Jared is an inside joke here. No, we did not know each other at all.
No, we
didn't. I didn't even. I actually never. Because
He had never been to Nashville.
I never Nashville.
Really?
I never heard your music. No offense, but I'm a New Yorker. I don't know country music. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
So we met for the first time, and we in Nashville, and we hit it off, and it was great. It was really cool. So
And now he's a little country boy.
I'm very country. I say, huh? When I hear somebody.
Y'all.
Yeah, y'all. I haven't got to the y'all thing, but huh?
Oh, that's coming.
Yeah.
Do you feel at home here in Nashville?
It's hard not to. It really is. I mean, especially this set with these people, they're family.
wonderful.
I mean, you hear that all the time on shows, and maybe you believe me or not. This is a set where every single person, we know them personally, we know their kids, all this stuff, but they're family to us, and we
good
love them.
people.
We love them
Good
dearly.
people.
We love, and it's beautiful. It's amazing.
And when I first found out that the two of you were going to be hosting a show together, because we knew Ben and we knew you too, but as a country singer, and I thought, what an interesting combination of people.
I know.
What do you think it is about your personalities that makes you such a perfect duo?
Oh, God.
Oh, well.
Opposites attract, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I think we all have a lot more in common than what we realize, you know, and this show is all about bringing people together and celebrating our differences.
And I think it's just the funny. I think it's the Lucy and Ricky dynamic where it's, Kelly be running around and I'll be running around, and we have it's weird. We have different senses of comedy, and yet they're very similar in the same time. We have silly, but a different kind of silly.
Right. It's like yin and yang.
It is very yin and yang, but at the same time, we have
am
that
I
symmetry.
yang?
You're yang. I'm the yang.
Were you shocked
the
by his antics when you first met him?
Nothing surprises me that he does anymore.
I was shocked by yours.
Me?
Oh no, very much shocked by yours.
How so?
Because I didn't think that you were as physically silly as you are. Like
Oh.
Kelly has incredible physical comedy.
I'm just funny looking.
She just, I know the way her eyes pop out of her head when she's surprised about something. But no, when we go dancing or goofing off on the street, Kelly is in it, man. I mean,
It's fun.
I'm like the straight man sometimes.
Look at what we get to do.
It's ridiculous.
We get to spend our time with good people and
Yep.
share other people's stories, and it's not really about us, it's about our guests.
How can that feel like work? Yeah.
It's
watching
not.
you guys.
It's not.
Yeah.
As long as you're in good company, that's what it's all about.
Right. And now, Ben, you have two sons, Adrian and Miles, cutest ever. We see
Thank
them
you.
on Instagram
Darling.
all the time, and we
you.
just saw them on the show today.
Yes,
I'm
thank you.
on the show a lot, I'm sure.
Yes.
Have you mastered the art of the dad joke?
I am
I
a walking epitome of the dad joke, I think. I think once you have kids and you reach a certain age, you just start getting not cool. And I am becoming not cool as the days go on. Like, I dance now, and I used to be a decent dancer, and now I dance, and it's like the weird uncle at the wedding, Like
That's how I dance too.
You get to that level, and I just became I'm a dork, but I've always been a dork, but now I'm even dorkier than I was before.
And that's why we love you.
Don't ever
Thank you.
change.
And you'll agree with that.
Don't
I'm
ever
sure.
change.
Yeah.
Kelly, if I were to tell you on the day of your very first American Idol audition that
gosh.
you'd one day co-host a talk show, would you have been surprised? I see her going back in time.
I
in her
know,
eyes.
it's been a long time,
Yeah.
many moons ago. I always say this, I was 19 and green when I got in line for Idol in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I never in a million years thought that road would lead me here. Of course I wanted to move to Nashville and pursue country music, but I had no idea that it would open so many other doors. I've been very blessed, very blessed.
Is Nashville still the same place now as it was when you were just starting out?
It's bigger. It seems like it's growing
High
fast.
rises,
Yeah.
left and right.
Yeah, we have a lot of cranes, a lot of tourists. It still feels like home. I don't know. It's kind of our little big town. It's
I
a
love that
lot-
band.
So just like the band.
I thought that too.
Yeah,
You beat me to
I'm
it.
from a little town in North Carolina, and so Nashville is like New York City to me. But it still has that small town hospitality, I think.
And now a lot of
great.
times, you know, when we see people on TV, we expect them to be a certain way. And a lot of times, you guys know, they're not always exactly
She is
what
Did you
so
expect
mean.
us to be more
She's so
professional?
mean.
No, I'm not talking about you. And it's in a good way, too, you know, just as much as a negative way, you know, and almost never is. But what is the guest that you've had on that surprised you most? Like, oh my gosh, I had no idea they were going to be like that.
Oh, my. Gosh.
Reba. Reba's one of my, no
She's
offense, guests.
unbelievable.
Reba's one of my favorite guests ever. And even when we
just
get
talking
off,
about
yeah,
this.
she was just on like a week ago. And she's been on before, but on the show, she's sharp as a tack. And then off the show, when we're talking the commercial breaks, she's sharp as a tack. She's exactly the same. Like, she's just on it. And she's so cordial and wonderful. And she's a superstar. She's an icon. And
She's
she's
a
the
legend,
sweetest
yeah.
person ever. And Luke was here. Luke Bryan was here. And
I
he's
love Luke Bryan.
Ben's met all of these big
I
country
know.
singers.
You have
I
to.
know.
Come on, Kelly.
But she's introducing me to this world. But Luke is the nicest guy, and he's that guy. He's the guy you see anywhere you see him, no matter if he's on stage or behind the scenes.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Love to hear that. So you just asked us right before we started who our dream interview was.
Yeah.
We said Lady Gaga. So now we have to ask you, who's your dream interview?
Ooh,
Ooh, dream interview.
you have so many dreams.
Goodness, let's see. Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that
I
would be a
just
good
started
one.
her book, so that would be amazing.
Yeah.
A girl can dream.
Yeah.
I like to just speak life into everything.
That would be the
So
whole
don't know,
show.
the power
I
of the
guarantee that.
words.
Yeah.
Get on a show, it would be the
a
whole
special.
show.
Yeah.
Mine's very similar to Kelly's. Weird Al Yankovic would be the same. Would be.
You two together.
I know.
My God.
I would want
man.
Weird Al or Rowan Atkinson, who was Mr. Bean, who's one of my great
Oh, he's
influences.
brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's because like the great influences that I have in life, I don't know, I love them from afar, but I kind of love that from afar. You know, like I admire their work, but I would never want to like hang out with them. But Rowan Atkinson, I would think is a genius, and Weird Al would be epic. It would be epic.
So we have Miss Michelle Obama coming
then
on,
Weird
and then
Al.
Weird Al.
It's a weird show today. We have Michelle Obama and then
I mean,
Weird
that's why
Al
your
Yankovic.
show is so great. You can
I
make
think
it work.
Michelle Obama and Weird Al would probably have a blast together.
Oh yeah.
What is your favorite spot in Nashville that not many people know about and more people should?
Right here.
Right
on the
here. I was
stage.
about to say
Yeah,
yes.
Right here on the stage.
We love it here, and this is our home, and these doors are always open for anyone. We welcome all, and so this is where you need to come. This is where it's at.
There's a Hooters on Broadway.
It's a mess. Don't go there.
Here, or we have a couple favorite restaurants that Kelly and I go to.
Manit's Place.
Manit's Place is great. There's a place called Sperry's, which is like a landmark here in Nashville that's really special. So there's a lot of really cool places. But right here on this set with these adorable looking monsters that are staring at us right now.
Ben, you're married to Ginger Z,
I know.
who's based
Lucky dog.
I know, it's amazing.
Way above my pay grade there.
Yeah, but she's based in New York City. And you
Yeah.
know, as we mentioned, you have Adrian and Miles at home. You have 2 young sons. How do you balance traveling back and forth between Nashville and New York City? What is your schedule?
Ooh, gosh, I think the trick is to not love your family very much.
But
No,
you do, though.
I think it's the hardest thing I've ever done. It's the sacrifice of sacrifices. I hate that part of this, is that I have to leave them. But I come here, and like I've been saying, we are both saying 10,000 times in the interview, these guys make us feel like home. They make us feel like family. But it's,
And do you realize that a lot of the people that work here, you know,
lot of
most
people commute.
everyone has picked up their lives
Yeah. Or they
and
commute
moved
like I
to
do.
Nashville because they believe in the show, and we all love working together so much. And
Right.
it's such a positive atmosphere. So a lot of people, you know, Ben and I sit out here in front of the curtain under these lights, but there's an army of people that work behind the scenes that make all of this possible, that have sacrificed so much, and
they
that
commute as
miss
well.
their families
They
as well.
a whole control room is from Chicago, and they go back and forth. Like we all go to the airport. We
wow.
all get in a huge car at the end of the week. I rub off my makeup. We'd run to an Uber, and we all go to the airport together pretty much. And they all leave their families every week. And it's like, it's a job. And then we wouldn't do it if we didn't love this show. It would we'd truly love the show. But it's difficult. FaceTime's wonderful. And we just balance it. And you appreciate every
the
second.
time
Right.
when you are together. You
Every
appreciate
second
every
matters
moment,
with Ginger and the boys. I don't do anything but hang out with them. They don't love that, but I love it so much. Dad, get a life. No, I want to hang out with you. My mother-in-law was in town, and she's like, go out. I'm here. Go take some friends. Ginger was away. Go take some friends. And I was like, I don't have any friends. Hey, Adrian, what are you doing tonight? I took my son to get ice cream. We hung out. We had like a man date.
A little man.
Yeah, a little man date. That was my
a
boy.
man now.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can have family in more than one place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. It's true.
And I see them, you're talking about the crew, you know, like they're having as much fun as you guys.
They're
I see them
not. They're asleep
dancing.
half the time. These guys are you're miserable. They're so unhappy. They're so unhappy.
They
No.
take good care of us.
We hope. We hope they have a
We
good
are
time.
very, very blessed. We
Yes.
are very blessed.
We hope
to be
they're
in
having
such
fun.
great company.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank
you
so
so
much.
much.
Like the ultimate Nashville experience.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you guys are
on
kicking butt.
full,
Thank you.
And much love and blessings to your career.
Thank you so
So
much.
wonderful.
Kellie and Ben, thank you. Thank you.